I should probably take some Dayquil right now before I really get into it. Instamat. Do I need Instamat right now? I don't think I do. Cool. Still super pumped about how these came out. All right. So, just continuing with our work here. Nothing is unlinked yet. We're missing. Good morning, Oaksaid. Hey, it's been a while. Welcome. How are you doing? I'm recovering from being sick, so excuse the cough. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, just I'm. Last week was the roughest part, but the cough still lingers on. Still lingers on. I don't want it. I don't want to cough. I probably should have slept more. I think maybe next time I get sick, I'm just gonna endeavor to sleep a bunch. We're working on this character here, making some clothing for him. I did a pretty good job with the hands. Pretty close. Pretty close. Okay, so what we need is saw the yellow jacket. Almost reminded me of David's jacket from the Cyberpunk show. That's exactly what it's inspired by. It's a little custom. We got a different decal on the back. Interesting. But yeah, definitely inspired by. Oh, what the? Oh, I need to change that. Okay. Emerger Remy. It's supposed to be say emergency. Emerger Remy. All right, and then we got some different UV maps. So on this one, we have, let's do a sync. So these are the arms. Thank you. Like, good eye though. Good eye. Definitely saw. How the VR come along, and I love how is the VR coming along, and I love that show. I actually haven't seen it myself. I've seen a lot of clips on Twitter. that's been my experience so far. But the VR is going really well. I'm really enjoying. It's like this way. My work right now. Things have been kind of very consistent. For D&D as well. I've been switching over to Resonite for D&D work with VR. So Resonite's kind of similar to VR chat, that it's like a VR social platform, but you have a lot more control. Thank you, Earl Wendell, for the follow. Welcome. Thank you. Much appreciated. But I don't know if you saw, I had a YouTube video I put together a little while back that I'll shoot your way. And let's drop this here. I'll mute myself. But basically, I go over kind of one of the things that's possible where I assemble a little, like, to scale D&D map really quickly. I'll drop that in the channel or in the chat. Very useful stuff. I do think that that's the future, not just of D&D, but of VR as well, because it's just so useful. And so it's insanely useful. It's just like, oh, I can just do stuff. I can just make stuff whenever I want. It's awesome. It's a really good feeling. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually turn off the body. And I made some characters. Had to kind of, I usually get like 3 months away from D&D, a month and a half that I can spend like focused on it solely. But I'm hoping to just start really making that more and more feasible for myself, because I'm really excited by. I would love to just do D&D all day, as much as I love this. But yeah, that would be the best. We'll get there, slowly but surely. All right. That's a better fit. Then we'll do the same here. Turn on. Hey, how about you? How are your personal projects going? Last time we spoke, I thought spoke. I thought I think you were doing 3D printing stuff. How's that going? Know what you love and never work a day in your life, but you may have to troubleshoot thousands of lines of code. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. At least it's a trade-off you're choosing. Wash away the rain. Yeah, Black Hole Sun stuck in my head. We were planning on moving, so most of my stuff is packed. Sunny has a slow down, but still printing when I get the chance. I finally got around to building my home gym, and other than that, just working. Nice, let's go. Oh, good morning, Navara. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Still working on our boy here. Getting him sorted. And good morning, Nammers. Hello, everyone. So let's see. Look at the body. Oops. This is the screenshot. Let me go ahead and screenshot this. So, bam. It's over here. Hey, good morning, Snardum. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Wow. All right, don't click that, everyone. Let me get that band hammer out. Okay, so what we need to do now is double check which toggles are which. First time seeing one of those bots. And hey there, Spixie. Welcome. Morning, everyone. Well, tempting to her wasn't described enough for me. They might be offering pictures of my mother for all I know. Your mother can get it. All right, so for the animations, toggles, not expressions, toggles. So for the jacket, that should be the body. Made my own bot, auto ban those cheap viewer bots. Nice. Thankfully, I'm not getting swarmed with them, but I'm sure as the channel gets bigger, I'll see more and more of them. Okay. So I need the screenshot. That's what I'm looking for. So the body toggle is row, not 3, but 1. 1, 0. Right, that's row and then column. So row 1, column 0. Okay, yeah. That's this one here. And the shirt is 2, 0. Right. Shoes are oh, sorry, that should be 1-1, actually. Or the shirt should be 1-1. 1-1. Shoes. Wait. Shirt. Paste. Paste. Okay. Okay. Then the shoes are 2-0. And the shorts would be, oh. Gotta get ready for a meeting. Hope you get to feeling better. See you sometime between tomorrow and next February. Sounds good, Oaks. Good luck with the move, and hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by again. But again, good luck with that move. Sometimes it's a pain, but I'm sure you'll get through it super quick. Just lazy and automate whenever I can. Hey, laziness is the source of invention. Don't think we have a discard for the shirt. No, shirt should be... Oh, you know what? I totally screwed this up. This should be 1-0. And then jacket should just be the arm. That should be 3-0. And then 3-0, 2-0, 1-0 for the shirt. And then shoes 2-0. Whew. My God. And then the shoes should be, or sorry, shorts should be 1-1. All right, let's give this a shot. Whew, excuse me. Bless you. Thank you. Came to the realization I don't like retargeting much at all. It is a challenge. It is a challenge, that's for sure. Ooh, that looks good. Okay. Beautiful. Hey, Zoom. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, and welcome. Good morning. 15 months already, big butter. Well, thank you, Zoom. I almost read that as big butter. I know my own name. I know my own name. Gonna have to change the shorts there. And the shoes. Still need to adjust the foot. Ah, I did fix that. I just didn't export it. Okay. But if we do the shirt... Okay, I haven't exported my changes yet. We're only gonna enjoy a good bit of butter. Big butter is stealing all our milk. How fair is life? It is good. Still recovering from being a little sick. Mostly just a cough, but I got my energy back, so that's good. Most of it. And yeah, we're just doing the final touches on this character here, just getting all the pieces working together. In fact, I need to get my sketchbook so I can start making a list. Oh, sorry, one second, everyone. All right. Alrighty. Beautiful. More like bootyful. I say still missing the shorts. Jacket looks good. Shirt looks good. How do I pose? Can I just move the bones? Oh, I don't really want to do that. I was hoping they just had poses. Test animation. I need to make a test animation. All right, shorts look good though. So the only issue we're having right now is when the shirt's on, the shorts are missing, or the body beneath the shorts is missing. I just need to get rid of that clothing menu. So old clothing menu. Then the missing body under shorts. Okay. Shoes look good. There's still a little bit poking out behind the shoes. Shoes clip. Back. Okay, wow, my handwriting is atrocious right now. It is atrocious. Eyeball. Okay. So going back here. What we want to do, let's select the torso only. We want to take a chunk of it and send that to shorts land. Shorts. It would be like this. Okay, so this chunk here should just not ever turn off. Okay. I keep these ones off just because they look a little odd. Ones on the side. Yeah, I think I will. That looks good. Okay. So final tweak is these ones on the side. Oh, and yeah, export this. And then we want to look at the cyber outfit because the shoes here are still clipping. Oh, that may have actually been too much. I never actually exported the updated version anyway. Good stuff. All right, now I feel like things probably working 100% for the cyber outfit, which is good. We also want to go into the menu. The expression menu. I guess we just unassign it. There's really not much to it. Lay down, clothing. I guess we'll want lay down. I should put lay down on its own object so it's a little bit easier to work with. But definitely get rid of the clothing toggles. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Okay. Old menu removed. All right, now we can start interrogating the other outfits. Like the original one. Right here. And this one should be easy. There's no clip shapes for turning the body off. We just have toggles for the objects on the character. So I need to make sure they're on by default and that they're actually merging with the avatar, because it looks like they did not merge there. Which means when I do make this a prefab, it does actually break the armature link. That is annoying. All right, that means we have to unpack it. Relink it. Which I don't know how it even loses that attachment. Must have been something else. Must have been something else. I think something else. But anyway, we also want to make sure that these are all on by default. And then show on discard 0. There must have been some something. Something. There must have been something. Very insightful. All right. Good. All right. Is there anything else for this one? I don't think so. It's really just that. Okay, good. Good. We will want to have the loincloth fizzbone get removed. On the other object. So we'll try that with the cowboy outfit right now. See, this one did save the link. Did not save the renderer though. But we do have to unpack it either way. Almost done? I think so. I think so. We're getting close, that's for sure. Oh, and then the clip for cyber on shirt. All right. Oh, we're missing something. There should be tassels on the legs of this. Tassels on cowboy legs. Ooh. I don't know why I said it like that. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, this apply during uploads, very interesting to me. If only we had a delete, that would be perfect. That would genuinely be perfect. But in the meantime, we'll just want to have this be off. Did you ever find a combined skin object on upload? Not through VRC Fury. outfit should turn off the body. Yeah, okay, so we're missing clip shapes. Boy clips. Cowboy clips. I think all we're really missing is just the goggles themselves. I think they're already on. I may try to make my own. Let's see. Hello, Marlo. You see 58 art homeworks in 1 week. Let's go. Crushing it. I'm suffering after finishing all of it. Certainly a lot of work. Certainly a lot of work. Anyone here ever tried Cloud Rig Blender add-on? It's my first time hearing about it. From Blender using the canceled movie Gold and Centel Step. It's a cloud generator. Interesting. Is it a cloud generator? Oh, gotcha. Cool. Looks quite good. Oh, the feet are fucked. The feet are fucked. Those fucky feet. It is not. It's a rigging tool like Rigify Auto Rig, and I'm not sure about all its capabilities yet. Procedural rigging. Oh, interesting. I know that Blender, the organization, the devs, have talked about suddenly ride like the wind. But sorry, what am I trying to say? They have discussed making geometry nodes work with bones, and that would make a lot of procedural things possible. Who knows when that may or may not happen. But is that the add-on that dupes your mesh and shrinks it into stick bones? Oh, I've seen that, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Dead hand. Golden hand, golden hand. I didn't look into that, but that's the kind of thing that would definitely speed things up. Actually, I suppose I could. The more optimized way would be to make this object be a part of the any physbones that are not part of the body I could put with the clothing. And that way those physbones aren't even there. That would be the most optimal way, but we don't need to do that just yet. Sam, do you know if AutoRig Pro is able to convert existing rigs into Auto Pro rigs? I have not seen that. I have not seen that. They have a retargeting thing for animations, but other than that, I think you would just have to use the manual way. That being said, there is XPy. So XPy here allows you to switch between different types of character rigs. So what this will allow you to do is create it so it would convert your weight paints. You'd still need to make the rig, but it would at least allow you to convert your weights. It's been a while since I've used this. It is a little interesting. I believe he has a YouTube channel. Yeah, okay, you just click the image there. And he does have some tutorials. Definitely a goofy name for the channel, Balls and Ninjas. But so initially for retargeting, but then you can also convert your rig. And when people say retargeting, they mean taking an animation for one rig and making it work for another rig. Please, well, thank you. Absolutely, absolutely. It may not be swimming low. Okay. Clothing. On the feet needs to be adjusted. Spurs look weird. Spurs are not rigged. All right. At all right, so first for the cowboy outfit, just going to take this segment here and pull it out till we don't see it clipping anymore. I don't need to worry about the body, just those segments, and then here. go ahead and I think what we'll do is we'll just copy the weights. We'll do this real cheaply. Let's go ahead and paste weight to selected. Yeah, I think we can do L like this. Select this one and then just copy active vertex to other selected vertexes. Boom. Now it should work one-to-one. L, Shift, copy. And just to confirm that, L, Shift. Oh, I did that wrong here. Let me back up. Or okay, gotcha. Okay. Just the outside vert and the not outside vert. It's actually the same values. So okay, there we go. Now it should work with the rig. Oh, that's weird. Why can't I move the... Perfect. Okay, so now the cowboy outfit's doing good. We'll go ahead and export that again. Cowboy, and now we're going to look at the OG Avi with the cowboy outfit because we want to select pretty much all the top points of the hair right here. Any that might poke through. And then grow our selection a little. Right about there, I suppose. And then just move this up to. There we go. All right. Then for the hat itself, we will actually do a little bit more work on it. We're just gonna scoot it forward. Scoot it forward a ways and backwards a ways. Maybe outwards a ways. Get it to cover up all those little tufterinos. And hopefully we aren't getting many spots that clip now. Okay, let's turn off the OG, export the cowboy outfit again. Turn off the cowboy outfit, export the OG again. Bam. Alrighty, so now we can select the body. Go to our clip shape, and this one should toggle off the hat hair. And that's 2-0. Go to our toggles again, find one that says 2-0. Duplicate. Call this one cowboy. And then we can go back to the thing here. Give it an animation clip and feed it cowboy hat. Beautiful. Okay. Hat hair working. Clothing working. And the spurs are rigged now. Good. Do a little test. Cool. Cowboy Miles. Looking spiffy. Spiffoofy. Spiffy whiffy. Okay, we're just missing the tassels now. Excuse me. We could model the tassels. I mean, that's not that much work. Um, 65, 66. Just because we already do have a little tassel right here. And they don't look very good. Sprays and modeling have been such a pain. Lamau finally figured it out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking. All right, we can make 30 duplicates just fine. Nice. Okay. Or I guess 15. Let me pull out the reference again. That reference. That's kind of a vague tassel. Vague tassel. Excuse me. So I guess we're kind of free-forming it then. If that's the case, then I will use an array then. At least start it. Hmm. All right, let's see how that goes. We're gonna add a curve. Oop. To here. I think on the curve. Where's the curve? I can tell it to do that. And they deform. All right. Oh well. That looks pretty good, actually. Nice. All right. Doom, 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 doom. Nice. That's I kind of like that. Not sure how the braid's gonna bake though. If things clip, but the clipping you can't see, it's not really a concern. Ooh. I feel like I have snacks, but I don't have any snacks. Sad. Sad. Are these bot messages getting deleted? Some of them. I've been deleting some people spamming, but I don't see any more at the moment. Are there more bot messages right now? Because I don't see any at the moment. Those look really good. Thank you. There's one. Okay, let's take a look. I have my night bot though. Interesting. I don't see it on the oh. Okay, good. As long as they're getting deleted. All right. I do want to add fizz bones to these. Let's go ahead and make a backup copy right now. We'll call this free tassels. And then we'll apply the array, apply the curve, put the curve into hidden. Seems like the bot's being more active today. It does, probably as we get closer to the election. Get rid of the armature on this one. Weird. Just hide this one. No, I have to delete it. Funny. Then I can just add it back, I guess. Goofy. Hmm. Right. How would I do that? Oh, good. Okay. Easy. Easy peasy. Getting hungry. I feel like I should go snack on something. Let's see how this looks first. So we'll export the cowboy outfit. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, actually. Nice. Hmm. They are actually the opposite direction I was hoping for, though. Funny. Okay. But I do think they look good overall. So we'll delete them really quick. Go back to my save file that I opened or had. Copy this. Copy this. Go back to our current one. Paste it. And in here, what the? That's a little too strong on the curve. All right, looks good. Excuse me. And let's make sure. Yeah, they are capped now. Apply the curve. Go to the armature. Go to the mirror. Delete the curve. Select this. Transfer the weights. Select the armature. Transfer with empty groups. And then add our mirror back. No merge. Now we're moving and grooving. Got that cowboy charm. Oh, should be combined with these. Whoa. Wow. There we go. Hello, Arctic. Good morning. Welcome. All right, so we need fizz bones for the tassels on the chest, and then tassels on the legs. What is our bone count right now? Someone added Go-Go Loco to one of my bases and it broke. So now I'm trying to learn what Go-Go Loco is and what went wrong. I would definitely recommend using VRC Fury to add Go-Go Loco. Doing it manually with animators is going to be a challenge. But you're probably already doing that. Valk, good morning. I'm doing well. Hello, hello. 224 bones. You guys said about 3D clothes. Absolutely. 224 bones. Bones, 256. Okay, we got quite a few we can add. So I think what we'll do is we'll add 4, 6, 8. 8 bones total. Okay. Right about there. Right about there. Goodness. So we'll call this, see, no, I don't need to do that. Tassel, chest, 1.l. Well, 2.l. I want to make some pants. Wonder how I can sculpt like the wrinkles, like on the bottom and stuff, or will affect her ring after. Ooh. So when you're rigging a mesh, you can always change the weight painting later, but you're just going to have a mesh, and you can do whatever you want to this mesh, make whatever kind of shape you want, then rig it and then upload it. So adding wrinkles isn't going to affect your rig at all, if that's your question. And as long as things are generally in the same place, they're usually going to work fine. But you can always go back in and redo your weight painting. So for example, on the bones here, I could go in and paint it again. Paint that influence of this bone. It just depends on how much you deform it. If you already have some pants that you're looking to add wrinkles to. Alternatively, you could add them as like a texture instead of actually deforming the geometry. I think I should rig my model before baking so I can move the breast away from the torso a bit so the underboob bakes nicer, or do you think it won't be a problem? Oh, I see. Thank you, Sam. Absolutely, Val. Absolutely. I would say either adjusting your rig or making a shape key. But that being said, if your breast is always going to be in that position, maybe it won't be an issue. That might be something that you just have to iterate on. Like just test it one way, see how it behaves, how it looks, if it looks like you want. But worst case scenario, you could kind of, if it's like a sharp crease, you smooth it out or just pull it open to get that bake and then go back to closing it. So your baked version will just be slightly different. Yeah. You could also save a pose as a shape key or just put your character in that pose and then export it. I'll try shape keys first because it might look good enough. Thank you. Absolutely. 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 I think for this one, we are going to actually make another bone here because these don't really need more than 2. This one, we'll call this chest. That's nice. And we'll parent this to the chest. Then parent these to the chest. Like that. Perfect. Now for our chest tassels themselves, I'll select this one, delete it, then select this one, separate it. And we're actually going to get rid of some of this influence here. I was worried about the intersecting mesh because I'm sure that it wouldn't look good if I ever wanted to make the breasts liftable, lol. For the bake, I mean. For the make breasts liftable, I'd say bake them more like a tail. It sounds weird, I guess, but you get the idea, I hope. Like as a separate object. Pointing straight outward. Pre-gravity influence. All right, chest tassels created. Exported my model using the ears are doing the exact opposite of what they're supposed to. I might have the bones backwards. Are those fizz bones then? Are you working with fizz bones? If you have fizz bones with limits, the orientation can make a difference. Very tasty. Thank you. Delicious. Delicious. All right, we need some more bones. Hello, Ariso. Good morning. Excuse me. Tassely, not tasty, lol. Good meowing. I don't want to eat the tassels. That's too damn bad. Leg, tassel, upper, dot. Alright, Grandpa. Boil them for a while and add some salt. All right, looks pretty good. Oof. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. And then we'll apply the mirror, recombine, re-export. So close to done. So close to done. Excuse me. All right. So back to Unity here. What we'd want to do is in the clothing, add fizz bones. This way, they're not enabled. Otherwise. Right. Only be interesting. It has to be the other one then. Will it transfer the fizz bones by with Lincoln armature? Does that transfer the fizz bones too? Good. We should pick the more detailed character practice sculpting and baking with wool. Got pretty much all the shapes, and look, with just the sub D modeling part. You can, there might be some spots that you want to add just a little crisper details, like if there's a crease, or you can kind of, even if you didn't change the low poly form, by having the sculpt high poly version, you can get curves to accentuate the curves a little bit more. Anyway, I think you'll get a feel for it once you bake. But either way, baking is important because it gives you the ambient occlusion map, gives you the curvature map, and it lets you keep, even if you just took a model, subdivided the heck out of it, and baked just that subdivision, your normals will still look better in Unity because you'll have a much higher quality normal map. Excuse me. and a message. You need to think more than just normals. Forget that other maps are important too. They definitely let you texture really easily, like especially for breasts or any body. The ambient occlusion map is really, really useful for giving the body that contrast to make features pop. Like especially the under boob. Like if the boob is going to cast a shadow below onto the body, and that shadow gives the brain a lot of information to make it understand the form better. I wasn't wearing my headphones. What are we talking about again? Make a character wrinkly old just for exercise. Namers is working on a really cool character, and is about to get to baking. Boobas. Most importantly, boobas. Use the ambient occlusion for my anime tune characters. Exactly. Yeah. It's kind of your brain is expecting ambient occlusion. So a lot of times when you look at characters, you you don't notice that that's there. But like was it Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts has a great art style. For some of, especially for their older games where they're using very simple shading and stuff, but they just have a lot of like ambient occlusion in certain spots. I'm not getting the screenshots I was hoping for, but um, shadows under the neck, hands and stuff. But using subs paint or instant, I encourage you to learn more about automatic workflow now instead of painting and manage. Remember that there's techniques to automatic work for you. Makes your life extremely easier. It should be your last resort if anything else fails. Yeah, we got the fizz bones now. The chest, we're gonna leave those alone for right now. Just need to add a endpoint of 0.1. We'll duplicate them and we'll say fizz bone, leg, up, L, leg, up. That must be this one. Yep. Oh, actually, I did want to test. All right, let me pull this out really quick. Before I do anything, I'll just delete that really quick. We're gonna hide this body, take this one, and get the chest tassels from the first character, which is on the cowboy. Do this, and then drag this back in. Save, and does the fizz bone to the chest transfer? Guess it really depends on style though, right? Definitely, definitely. You know, if you go in tune style. Oh, cool, they do. That's so useful. All right. So that means we can make these very self-contained. Nice. When it links the armature, it actually does link the fizz bones as well. Very useful. Tail wiggle. Maybe too many fizz bones, but we're gonna go with it for right now. And that should be good. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I didn't put it back into the character. Save, play. Yeah. Now we can wiggle him again. Tassels aren't quite as wiggly as I'd want them to be. So we'll make them a little bit springier, I think. I should do that for all of these. Something like this. A little bit of immobile. Springier. Springier. Yeah, that feels good. Doop 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 doop. All right, tassels done. But we do need to check the performance here. This may have put it very poor. No, we're still medium. Yeah. Fuck yeah. And we can actually do one thing to optimize the character even more. We'll remove the cowboy outfit for now. Go to the copy the loincloth here and paste that in the original outfit. And then go into this prefab. Delete that. Go back, save, go back out. Because that way, that fizzbone will only exist in this outfit. As it should, because it only would be visible in that outfit. We can remove these. Apply and uploads right here. Much simpler, a little bit more optimized. I love it. I love it. Oh, we also need to fix the cyber jacket mirror. Okay. All right, so a little bit more work in Blender. We're very, very close to finish now. But when we disable the body, say this much here can be selected. Okay. All right, there we go. Good stuff. And now this chunk here will move back down. That should be it. That. Okay. And then the cyberpunk outfit. The jacket. We fucked up. We fucked up. And when we added the mirror mod earlier, we forgot to say mirror UVs. Actually, I can leave that on. Yay, there we go. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thankfully, I'm not using clip shapes, but I could have messed it up. Oh, there's also the shirt clip. So when the jacket is on, the shirt is clipping out right there. So we need to toggle that. So if I select the outfit and we go to the clip shapes, we need to make clip shapes or things for the things, stuff and things. Unlock this one. Go to UVs, or no, go to special effects, UV tile discard, turn on these. And I believe that I'm wrong. Let me reset that, close it. So it's actually the casual outfit. Unlock. Scroll down. Special effects, UV tile discard. Should be this one. Yes, there we go. We go ahead and lock it again. And now I just need one animation clip. So we'll duplicate this one. Plot Miles casual UVs. Miles UVs casual shirt clip. Shirt. Just shirt. Delete this. Drop this into our temporary controller so I can access it. Oh, interesting. I would need this to be in here in order to access it. That makes sense. Okay. Casual shirt, record, select the shirt, go to toggle, and we click it. Sorry, that was an animation I was doing. Record. Shirt. Doesn't like that. Huh, why is that? Because there's an animator here too. Can I remove this? If I select casual record, go to the shirt. Bam. Cool. There's the animation clip we need. Then, did it mind getting that removed? Doesn't seem like it. No. Then we can revert it. Just bring it back. I think that should work. But now in the toggles, for the avatar, yeah, we would add on the jacket this animation clip right here. Yeah. Yeah, play. Now update the body. Oh, I think I updated the wrong UV then. Back to the OG. We have our selection here. What UV are we on? Yeah, we did the wrong one. It was right here. Yeah. And this UV map here. Yeah. Excuse me. There we go. Nice. No, we did fix the back, right? Yep. Short clip. Boom, boom. I think we're done. Yeah. All right. So I really love what I've done here because this is very modular. It's super, super modular. Basically, anytime you want to upload with clothing, you can just upload the base avatar by itself. And anytime you want an outfit with all its logic, including all its animators and stuff, you just drag it in. You're good to go. Beautiful. That's the way it should be. It is the way it should be. Oh. And then prefabbing everything now. Looks like everything has been signed properly. I don't see anything missing in the prefab. Awesome. All right. Ooh. All right, sorry. Get distracted. Okay. Done with the commission. think I'll make a little video, maybe just like going over a little YouTube video, actually. Oh, no, we're not done. I did not update the feet. Also, I'm really annoyed that the skin mesh renderer keeps popping in and out of existence. Okay, so we do need to fix the feet here. I think what we'll do to do that is we're going to go to the original file. Copy Miles v1. Paste and open. All right. I don't want the other materials, I just want here. And we want to get the brown here. Is that really not? Okay, there we go. And we're going to add a paint, set to subtract. Then we'll add a path, which we will make sure is symmetrized. And we'll start adding that here. Sharp. Small. This way we can very smoothly transition from one shape to the next. Should be kind of like that. And then let's turn on material view so I can see the full foot. And you know what, actually we'll just kind of have it wrap under right now. And the reason for that is we'll need to paint out some of the influence. The rest we're going to use a planer. We'll just paint it out. So we did the paint path. And then above this, we'll do another paint layer set to subtract. This one will just actually paint it out. Then lastly, just because I want a very sharp and even, and then we're going to do fill, set to subtract, inner projection, no repeat, crop to shape, shrink it down. And then we can just kind of move that right into position. Gorgeous. Without having to worry too much about getting it exact, getting it perfect. Because I don't like having to do that. Cool. Really sharp edge there. Gorgeous. Excuse me. Wow. That hit me. Thank you. Whew. Sneeze again. Past the 100K channel points a bit ago. Let's go. Someday I'll be a real streamer and actually figure out what I want to do with that. I really should just turn them off in the meantime. Don't want to set any false expectations because I'm lazy. I'm just so lazy. Yeah. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. A lot of fun options out there. Absolutely. What's things? 3 fingers together forming the evil triangle of contemplation. I can buy 3 Nammers with my points. Having to open up the software every time, that's annoying. So we're going to tweak this just a little. We're going to make this a sharper angle here. Should be a little bit, let me turn this off right now. Should be a little bit more like that. And then, you know, I'll just redo it. Make another paint, set to subtract, and we'll paint it. Go. That looks a lot better. I'm not going to mess with anything else too much. Just leave it there. Leave it there. Okay, so now we need to... I'm not for sale. Too bad. Hostile takeover. Eats. Should only be using the eye texture, right? The single eye texture. Oh my god, I'm using... Oh no. Straight up. Do not need those textures. Straight up. And then we'll select all of these. And make sure that we have the compression set to high quality. Right? I wonder... Interesting. Let's look at the body really quick. What happens if I add a... fixed alternate to this? Nice. Do you know what might reverse the direction of the ear bones compared to the head bone in Unity? I tried turning my bones and exporting again, but it didn't work. So pose mode, when you're working with a skeleton here, when you make changes in pose mode, these are temporary changes. So if I go here, if I move the arms there and I enter tab, edit mode for the bone, you see it returns to the original position. So Unity is going to look at the edit mode position for your bones. So you want to make sure that that your changes are permanent. Secondly, when you make changes to your skeleton, Unity, depending on your, if you have a, Unity will sometimes hold on to your bone position. So if I make changes to my bone positions here, after I do that, I want to go to the FBX file here for my character and go into configure. So I went to the FBX file, went into configure into this menu here. And I can reset the pose here. So I usually do reset and I just go through the whole list. Sample, enforce. And I say apply, done. And that will make sure that you're updating the position, because Unity does save bone positions. So sometimes when you're making changes in Blender and they're not getting reflected in Unity, or they're not changing as you expect, it's because the FBX file has not been reset. And you do have to kind of do that manually sometimes. Depends on the type of bone, especially with humanoid bones, ones that you've assigned to that green guy here. That will definitely, they definitely don't like changes to that one. It happened to me, it made my character's arms super long and they looked like Donkey Kong. Well, that's not intentional. Thank you. Absolutely. Hopefully that helps, Avara. Hoping that helps. We got a little bit of time. I'm just gonna do a few niceties for the character, because These are things I do now that I don't think I did when I first worked on this character, which is just double checking all the head rotations. Mostly need to work on the arms. I'm gonna make sure our arm rotations are nice. Well, I think revert. Done. Super weird seeing my ears disconnecting and stretching out. Oh, if they're disconnecting, if they're not connecting at all, then what you need to double check is the parenting. So if you like walk away and your bones stay somewhere, or you're moving around and they're kind of floating in position, it could be that they're not skinned correctly, they don't have any weights, or that the bones themselves are not parented to the correct bone. So you can see these relationship lines here. So this bone you can tell is is parented. This bone is parented to this one because we can see this dotted line right here. In order to see those, you have to have in your overlay up here, top here, you have to have or relationship lines. They're moving, but the input is opposite what they be expected. Final guess would just be that you actually have the opposite bone assigned. So instead of this bone, it's actually the other bone that has control of it. And so it's moving, quite literally, it's the other ear bone that has control. So if I go into weight paint on my character here, and I select my ear bone, it should just be this influence right around it. If you select it, so I hit Alt, click to select it, or at least in this version of Blender. If you go to the other side, or if you click this and you see it on both sides, so you see influence on the other side, that means it's missing a bone. Missing a bone, missing a bone. Your bones were the wrong way around. It looked really silly. Your bones were outside your body. All right, I think this guy is done. Sometimes I put my head on backwards, but that's another problem entirely. What is next? I'm tired. I might end the stream a little bit early. Go take a nap. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm getting tired. Let's do a little video. We'll do a little showcase of the avatar. I'm gonna do a little YouTube dealio, because I need to make more of these. Ugh. Do a little VRC Fury showcase, I guess. All right, I'm gonna close chat for this while I do this, just so sometimes I'll respond to messages without meaning to. Okay. Um, where do I want? Do I want to do this one? No. I guess I'll just stay with this one. Let's turn off restream for a moment. The slideshow. I should just make a new hit. 2. Rename. No overlay. Stealth mode, exactly. We go wild now. Why not? Transform. Fit to screen. Does that look like it's fit to screen? Hmm. I think I've edit. Wait, I don't understand. Why can't I select this? Motherfucker. Control E. I used to get bars to change. Oh, I can't do that. What the heck? I'm not getting any of the handles I usually get in order to edit things. Annoying. Is me. Reset transform. Fit to screen. Center to screen. Useless. Oh, this went poorly. Well, fuck that. Oh, and it fucked up both of them. God damn it. Ricky Bobby. Alright, well, we'll get rid of that. Useless. Maybe locked. It's not locked. That's what's weird about it. It just doesn't have any handles. Like, I actually can't. Doesn't look like I can adjust any of these for some reason. I don't have my usual handles, and I probably would need to restream in order to get that working properly. There we go. Now I've got handles again. So goofy. OBS, y'all. OBS. Powerful. Alright, now you can see yourself chatting. Zoomed in for us, some more of the full screen. We're really inside Unity now. Look away the void! Maybe locked. It's only for a moment, but I've gotten it. And we'll put this below the camera. Wait, what? What? Must have some sort of... There we go. And then... I'd like to be able to adjust this too, but I don't think I can unless I delete it. And bring it back. I don't know why that's the case, but... There we go. Hello, JW. We're all Smurfs inside. I guess we're gonna redo our whole fucking stream setup here, but cool. Now I'm sliced and diced. E6 comment section. I can't edit it again. Whatever. Bullshit. Alright, so I have to add it back in. I must be missing some sort of hotkey or something. Or they changed the hotkeys. Whatever. I guess this is how we are now. I don't understand. Here, let me double check. OBS. Transform.
The transform tool is used to do its way of doing things. So let me show you how that looks. So let's say I resize it. The second option you get is to copy the transform. So let me show you how that looks. So let's say
Am I missing that? Where? I don't get a highlight like that. Nothing's locked. Nothing's locked. Here, infinity. See, got my display capture. Oh, that's locked now because I just locked it a second ago. But usually I'm able to grab this little edge and do stuff. Wonder if it's just the window. And I can't grab it. And when I select it here, I usually get a highlight there too. I have to click the display capture. That's what I thought. But even then, mine outlines in red. I feel like that's what should be happening. Well, Unless there's something floating above. No, I still see it red. Let's lock everything else. But this one window. Everything else is locked. Still can't. Weird. The group is locked? Ah, you're so right. Your big brain. Big brain. Thank you. All right. Now I feel less insane. Now I feel a little less insane. Will still make me big. Big. Now I can float above things. Float above things. Smaller. Reminds me of StarCraft. Did we win? We made it. We made it. We made it out. Was the group locked? I don't think I'll ever use a group again. All right, whatever. We'll go with that for now. Bispo. I mean, I kind of liked having my desktop capture over. I was hoping to adjust my display capture a little bit more, but I do seem to lose quite a bit of resolution the moment I make it that big. But I guess that's what it usually is. Right around there. I'll stay there. I'll drop the camera below. I'll just be this little window. Hello. Something like that. All right. Groups are for weenies. Losers. Losers. Just like that. I really blend in, don't I? And then we'll put on chat again. Gotta float your head around on the top of the screen really small as you're recording, like a TikTok video. Tiny head. All right. I think we'll go with that for right now. All right. There we go. So. Loud. Loud. Okay. Hold breath. All right, I'm gonna do a little YouTube video thing. Let's do a really quick recording. I didn't change anything at all. Just fucked around with my OBS for now, 20 minutes. Okay. Hey there, YouTube. I just wanted to do kind of an informal little video going over a nice little setup I have for my clothing here. Might give you some insight into how to use VRC Fury. So this is Miles, client commission. Very happy with how we've put him together. Kind of give him a refresh or an update. And the main file we're looking at, main set of assets we're looking at right now are this right here. We've got the body, we've got a skeleton, and we've got the fizz bones. And everything for the avatar is just as you see. Very minimal. no clothing at all, but we have the essentials. We have our visemes here on the avatar. We've got our gestures enabled, and these are standard VRC Fury components. If you're looking for them, you just search VRC Fury gestures, visemes. These are very easy and simple ways to just add them to a character without having to go into an animator, make a custom animator. And just to show you that, I'm going to hit play. And we'll take a look at the what we can do with the character without anything else. This is just the default character. So if I go in here, we do the gesture to enable some of the expressions. Go back, actually. Sorry, 1 second. Stop the recording just a second ago. Where are his expressions? What the fuck? Oh, duh. Because I added the triangulate. So that prevents exporting the shape keys. Oh, I really, really take fucking Autorig Pro for granted. Hello, Boshitata. No, Boshe Tatita. Welcome back. All right, no more tutorial for a moment. So now I need to find a way to fix that. All right, let's export miles as is. Then we're going to go to the FBX file here. We go to the model. And we do want to triangulate the model. We don't have to keep quads on. I don't really want to apply the triangulate. All right, here's what we'll do. Go ahead and duplicate this. Send this to data transfer. Okay. And should be the full body here. Delete some of these other ones. Miles body. Back up. There we go. Turn that off. Go to here. Delete the shape keys. Triangulate. Apply. There are really no add-ons out there that applies modifiers on export and keeps shape keys. As far as I can tell, just Autorig Pro. Target has edge with more than two polygons. That one, so let's delete this one. Doesn't matter. Fine, target has edge more than two polygons. So I need to, I'm pretty sure it's the tongue. That's where it was last time. Maybe not the tongue. Target has edge with more than two. Was that it? Edge with more than two faces. Okay. So we need to select an edge. We need to go select all by trait. Select all by. How did I select it last time? So I had to do this fix. Oh, some other point. Oh, there it is. That's it right there. Right there. Or no. Yes. Yes, no. No. Um. Hmm. Usually what I do is select those crazy points, simply use the search feature and type non-manifold or manifold. Manifold. Those are just the open loops, as far as I can tell. Multiple faces. Now would this work? Okay, so it's not the triangulate that's doing it. Usually I do search here. Non-manifold. All right, let's try. Non-manifold. Yeah, I don't think it. Unless it's not here and Blender's just insane. But man, I had this problem earlier and I fixed it for the mesh. What did I do to select it then though? Boost geometry? No. Non-manifold. Boundaries? No. Non-contiguous? No. Vertices? No. Extend. That's just what I already had selected. What I'm trying to say is On purpose, make extrude edge so it's 3 faces, then use that search feature. But that's a select similar. You're saying select using non-manifold? I should be able to find it with that one. No problem. Oh, manifold face around edge. That has to be it. Select. Greater. Oop. Okay, I think I see what you're saying now. Doesn't seem to have any. I swear this is what I used last time to find it. But it says there's edges, target has edge with more than 2 polygons. Let's look at this. Multiple faces. That's what I was searching. That's what I was searching. Nothing. There's no selection. Let's make sure I have edges selected when I do that. There's no hidden geometry. It's got to be somewhere in the middle, though. So that's where it happened last time. It's right here. You just fixed it already? I mean, I definitely thought I fixed it last time, yesterday. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a moron. I was targeting a different object. So it's a target. It's not this one. That's the issue. Let's just do a cube. We'll target that cube. Okay, that works fine. Just silly, which is different, okay. Okay, so that should work then. Why wouldn't it work? I have this one. We'll put it back into OG. And this is just Miles' body. And there's nothing else named Miles' body. Please. Some duplicate somewhere. Let's just back up really quick. I'm not going to be able to go back that far. What? There's something in here. Sorry, 1 second. I really should be able to change that name now. There's no other object called Miles' body. Hello, Dash. Welcome. It's been a while. Hope you've been doing well. Excuse me. Whew. Sneezy. I actually do need to be able to name it that, though. I have animations that target this file or this object. So why am I unable to change the name? Let's just go ahead and save. Delete, reopen one more time. Don't forget to drink water. All this because you can't apply mods on export. That's usually how it goes with this kind of work. Ugh. Have a few people registered for your VR chat course yet? Yes, I've had we had one class already. We have two currently going, an advanced class and an intro class, and we'll be doing another one in a few weeks. Another round. Clean up, clean up. Oh, weird. Why can't I rename this object? I have a material named Miles' body, but that's material. It shouldn't conflict with this. Objects. I do have all this garbage here. I don't need any geonodes right now, so I am gonna just get rid of them. Let's try just closing and reopening again. But Mom, I don't want to be destructive. Stop feet. Hmm. There's nothing in this project that's named Miles' body. Oh, you know what? I bet. It's the. Well, maybe not. Miles. Body. So let's just search Miles. Close. Open. No orphan data of any kind. It must be one of my add-ons holding on to some sort of data, would be my guess. Is there's some add-on that's holding on to it. Or a modifier? Maybe it's the surface deform modifier. No. Well, actually, say. God damn it. I do not understand. I need to be able to name it Miles' body. Okay. If we go to the most recent version, it's when I added the tassels. Was there anything else I did after that? How different is this version from the final version? Is the question. So if I can just go back here, we got Miles' body right there. Still, it's too far back. There's nothing else named Miles' body. Okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll turn on absolutely everything. We'll select everything, copy it, save. We'll make a new file. Delete everything and paste everything into this new file. And then here, can I rename this? Yes, I can. Okay, Then we'll save this as a backup. We'll call this transfer. Save. And then we'll start remaking our collections, because that's the only thing we lost was just our collections. So we'll call this cowboy. Make the cowboy outfit. Move it in there. Actually, let me see. What do your relationships say here? Or collections. Yeah, okay. So we did lose the collection data. Or original. Was there an objects named Miles by body behind Blender File Objects tab? There was a material with the same name, which could have been it, but now I have the material in the same spot, so I really don't know. It allowed me to rename here just fine. A little, definitely seemed like a bug to me. Definitely seemed like a bug to me. But now we have transferred it. All right. Hashtag Blender things. And what were we trying to do again? Right, we're just trying to triangulate the body and transfer the shape keys. That's our goal. So, what we'll do, make a duplicate, make another collection called data transfer. Put it at the top, put in this duplicate here, which we'll call backup. And don't want it there, just want it here. It's just in the skeleton. And then show me skeleton. And one more collection for here. So that way we can have the skeleton on its own layer, which makes exporting all these things quite easy. All right, so now body and data transfer. On Miles' body, what we're going to do is apply our triangulate after deleting the shape keys. So delete all shape keys, apply the triangulate, and then we will select backup, move the triangulate there, boom, boom, select that way. So then we can go to tools, shape key wrap. I'm going to do one more backup save because I think that is what broke it, honestly. Free shape key transfer, save, and then transfer shape keys. Interesting. Different error. Target contains concave polygons. Which is more understandable because it definitely does have concave polygons. Still stupid though. Still stupid. Right. Then Weird that that's not the error I was getting before. Just so bizarre to me. All right, well, good thing I made a backup. We're going to go ahead and open that one. Or no. Open this one. Transfer. Wait, what? Whatever. We do have our backup. Can I name it? Okay. So funny. I don't know why that was happening. All right. We're going to ignore that. We're going to ignore that issue for now. So I'd rather just move on and get this exported. All right. Everything's working in Unity. No. Yes. We do have the option on exporting in here. Actually, let me go ahead and shift Control S, overwrite this one. So I got it. VRChat applied with mods. Scroll down. Overwrite this one, but we do have an option to triangulate here. Will that still get rid of our shape keys? Blood shapes? No. So that export doesn't get rid of the shape keys, but it also isn't the right kind of triangulation, so. Or maybe it didn't triangulate it at all. Oh, exhausting. All right. Let's go back to recording that video. Oh, what the heck? Oh, thought I noticed that now. We didn't update our texture. So go into animators, materials, textures, body. Open this folder, copy that. Go to Painter. We're going to file, export the textures. This time to here, select the folder. This should overwrite all of them. Yes, perfect. Unity's really chugging along after I added VRC Fury to the project, making the test builds take so long. Huh. Have you restarted Unity since bringing it in? That is annoying, though. It really shouldn't be. Unity should not feel so difficult. After I was like 20 different prefabs, all of them use VRC Fury, and it takes forever to do something with it. I have to turn off prefabs to do stuff with it. I'm gonna go ahead and record my my little video again. Instead going over VRC Fury, funnily enough. Okay. Now that the vicings are working. All right, round 2. Hey there, YouTube. I just wanted to take a moment to kind of go over a commission I'm wrapping up. This is Miles, an avatar for a client of mine. And we are very pleased with how the setup came out, because a lot of times making clothing, animators, things like that is quite tricky, especially if you have multiple outfits or multiple versions in this case. And I kind of want to show how I've set up my character to really simplify this process. So here, the only object we have active, aside from the gesture manager, is this little folder for the body. And in here we have our vice seams, which allows us, we've used VRC Fury to add vice seams instead of using VRChat standard setup. And this allows us to work with other objects that need to move with the face. Then we also have gestures here. So we've set up some basic expressions. And this, again, makes it just very, very simple to set up and work with any other objects we add later. If I go ahead and hit play right now, you'll see that it compiles and we just are able to work with the basic character, basic expressions, as you would expect. So, for example, fist, these different expressions here. Just kind of cycling through them right now. Boom, boom. So, and there's like some slight ear movement to them as well, which is quite satisfying. Now, what we've done in order to make the clothing kind of modular and very easy to drop in and add, the reason for this is to ensure having a good performance rank. We want to hit medium as a maximum performance rank. We don't want to hit poor or very poor. So, for example, we have the cyber jacket here, the cyber jacket outfit. We got some nice shoes. We got a nice jacket. But obviously, things like turning off the fluff, and we even have this mesh on the face for these circuits or seams, and we want all of those to play nice, to work with the face, be very drag and drop. And so the key for that is this armature link. So each of these clothing has its own skeleton, and in Blender, all I've done to kind of set that up easily is just put things into their own collection. So for example, when I export just the body, I have the skeleton in its own collection and the body. So I can go ahead and export those, overriding just the body. Or the cowboy outfit by itself, I would export just a skeleton cowboy outfit, cowboy, overwrite that. And that makes it really easy because this way we can use this armature link VRC Fury component to take the skeleton of the cyber jacket or this clothing outfit and just combine it directly in. And so in order to do that, we can just take this prefab I've made and drop it into the avatar's prefab, and it will link it. See, all those errors went away for the clothing. And I'm missing one connection right there. Interesting. I will have to fix that. Damn it. Okay, well, I'll stop in the recording again. I'll pick up at this point next time. Okay, I'm back. Less out of YouTube stuff. First time I ever added VRC Fury and Go Loco. I like keeping things simple on my PC. It's very slow on a bare bones project. I'm dying old age here at the moment. Well, hopefully you get a speedier computer. Okay, I do not like using prefabs for VRC Fury. Every time it breaks it. Every time. Breaks it every time. It loses connections. So this assignment here, right here, see the apply during upload? I have my prefab outside of my body, but it's referencing the body renderer, Miles body. But when I prefab that, and I think once I move it in and move it out once, it breaks. It loses that connection. And then I can't reassign that connection because it's a prefab. Because I can only go into the prefab and I can only reference things inside that prefab. I can only give assignments to it. I mean, I want to keep the performance nice and tidy. I don't want to have a bunch of objects tucked into the character. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna do it this way. Because this is nice and easy for the client. They get to get one scene, drop things in, really, really easy. Because there's probably a perfect way, but I want it to be very easy for the client to use. VRC workflow needs to keep the VRC Fury component on the highest root part of the avatar. And I don't want to work that way. I want to be able to do a drag and drop system. Because otherwise it defeats the purpose of it being modular. Otherwise you're just fighting. I mean, unless they had a delete option, an option for VRC Fury components to delete things, then it'd be perfect. Then I could keep everything in the character. But because I don't have that, I have to do it this way. The clothing piece on an avatar, some components that only affect the clothes beyond the clothed piece. However, if the clothes interact directly with the game after the avatar, then the VRC Fury component should not be on the clothes, but rather on the avatar itself. I understand, but I don't want to have multiple avatars. I want to have just a clothing item I can drag and drop into the character. I'm not saying, I understand that VRC Fury wants it a certain way, but I don't like that way. Making it complicated, I do agree completely with you. Yeah, it gets too, especially if I hand it off to the client and I'm like, here, good luck. It should be modular. I mean, that's the whole point of it. Okay, well, we'll leave that there. And I'm going to switch back to recording mode really quick. One moment. So for the setup here, we have our character, and then of course we have our clothing items. I have not prefabbed these. Initially I did, but I have not prefabbed them because they do lose references. So I prefer to keep them unreferenced, and I just make prefabs in order to save it in case I need to pull it back out, unpack the prefab, and reassign things. But this way, whenever I need to use the clothing, I can just take it, drop it onto the character. Everything is already assigned. I even have fizz bones, not on this one, but you can keep fizz bones within each clothing object. And then when I hit play, it's going to pack all of this together, and we're going to get our character working. And of course, because we have the toggles on each one, on the clothing object, then they're only added, the correct toggles are only added when we need them. There we go. Beautiful toggles, simple setup, elegant, as VRC Fury should be. And then when we don't want it, we just drag the clothing back out, and I'm going to disable it for visual clarity. And then we're going to turn back on the cowboy outfit. I'm going to drag that into the character. And let me just make sure. This is the assignment that came undone earlier for the apply during upload. Because a prefab can only reference objects that are inside of it. So I can't have it reference if I have the prefab here and I want it to reference something on the main body, then prefabbing it is going to break that reference, if that seems clear. But now I can just drop the clothing in. I'm going to save, And we're gonna do one more play. Now it's gonna recompile into the working one. And you'll notice too, this one does have fizz bones for the tassels on the character. But the nice part is these tassels are contained within the clothing. So if I remove the clothing object, then we're not getting hit with some overhead performance of fizz bones that we're not even using. Very useful. And again, of course, we've got our toggles in here for the hat, for the outfit itself. One thing I wanted to show off on the cyber outfit here was, oops, I have to enable that. Excuse the cough. Is this mesh here on the face, which is very fun. Nice little indented detail here. Because we're using the VRC Fury advanced viseams, the viseams are getting applied to all renderers. So that way, the shape keys for the separate mesh object, this one here, I'll toggle it, are getting applied with the actual expression. So that way, I don't have to combine meshes. I can still keep things very modular and easy to work with. Sorry for the cough. So let's do one more little test here, just so I can show you again the viseams. I'll say voice 1, viseam 3, and you can see that they're all working together, which is very fun. It's a little subtle, but it is there. So it's back to 0, and instead do the expressions. So you can see that everything's kind of moving together. Yeah. I should set up a blink. I'll do that after this. But anyway, thank you for taking a look. I'm also showing this just to make it clear for the client how to add things, how to swap things. So if you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. And thank you for your time. Bye, everyone. Bye. Hello, Nog Violin. Welcome. Painting the moment you make it a prefab. VRC Fury doesn't allow you to tweak the prefab's VRC Fury components unless you're modifying the prefab in the prefab editor. 100%. I don't understand the logic there. Like, it feels like a safeguard for people that aren't used to Unity, which, you know, would be a general assumption. A lot of people are coming into from VR chat don't have that experience. But then it's like, they're going to need to know that at some point. So you drag and drop that prefab onto the scene. You cannot modify it unless you unpack it or modify the prefab directly in the prefab editor. Question, you're going to make icons for the toggles. That would add more value to the avatar. At the moment, I'm not interested in making icons. According to Senki, it has something to do with how Unity references prefabs. Supposedly a Unity limitation, but to me, with all due respect, that's BS. I mean, I'm sure there's some corner case that can crop up. But for none of the other components have that issue. So I don't understand the concern. Or no other component or prefab workflow has that issue. Ooh. And then and then you just end up working with them like they're not a prefab. Okay. Let's go in here. We'll turn off the cyber jacket. I did want to double check on the character cells. I do have the blink blend shape there. But is that applied in the avatar descriptor? Yes, I'm going to remove that. And we're actually going to add a blink controller. To the character. That looks a lot better. And it works with all the other biseams and gestures a little bit better. Ugh. Good. That looks good. All right. Now we will apply this. And still such a cute character. Thank you, Nammers. I appreciate that. Thanks for the code, but here I'm a developer, so I cannot judge. I understand if you ran into issues before and had to do some finicky tricks to get it working. Been there. Okay, let's package everything up. We'll just right click export package. Nice and clean. Oh, you know what? I'm still missing a few things. The emissives. Okay. So for our cyberpunk jacket and Steph, we have the we have this. What I would like, let's make a toggle for material property on seams. I make this radial. Yes. Cool. Okay. So I do want to do that, but I need to make sure I've enabled. Excuse me. If I just so happen to have applied my triangulate modifier, I wanted to go back later, could I just do the tries to quads and it would know what it was before? It would not be quite the same. It would not be quite the same, unfortunately. It does not know, so you definitely want to make a backup, because yeah, it'll be a little different. If only though. I mean, you could really say like, no, you use the fixed alternate. Why not? This should be a fixed alternate untriangulate. Assuming that's a tricky algorithm to write, though. Okay. Yeah, I mean that. I think there's just no way to know which triangles were what. Going back into it. Triangle soup. Okay, so we're gonna go to the material. Seam. We're gonna unlock it. I'm gonna go to special effects. I hate triangle soup. It cuts up my tongue. Do hue shift as an option. We'll do emission strength as an option. And okay, so those are our default emission values. We'll lock that in. I said we'll lock that in. I said we'll lock that in. Thank you. And then we'll go to back to the toggle. We're going to make a few radials here. We're going to call this glow or emissive. Yeah, emissive slash base. Brightness. And that'll be for this one. Property. One slider has 100%, we'll say 4. What was the option again? Seems the saturation starts up at 0. I would want it to so when we tell it to adjust that value, the avatar will be like it is in the editor. Lens slider is at 0. Okay, so we do want to start it off at 0 for value. Yes. We're going to set it to 2. It'll be no 1. So it starts at -1, it can go up to 1, so it needs to be at 50% at default. Okay, this should work. Let's see what this looks like. Hmm. Did I tell it to change the same value? Mission strength. Yeah, this one should be saturation. Then we also need to give a decal on the other stuff. So we go to expressions, emissive. We can turn up the brightness. Boom. Then we can change the color. And then we can change the saturation. I feel like that's some solid options there. Cool. And then for the jacket, we'll need to do a little bit more surgery. So going into the cyber, what we'd like to make is a second UV map. Go to UV editing. Right. We need to apply the mirror. And here, 0.6, S.1. Except for this segment here, which we will unwrap, straighten, or rotate. And now we have this pattern. What are we going to put here? Actually, yeah, why am I... Can I just... I can do that, that's fine. Switch this in. I can just give it a really rectangular image. Okay. So now on the cyber jacket, material, we can unlock this and use a decal. Something. We use a lot of different things actually, but we'll do a decal because we just want something emissive. Ooh, maybe we'll do parallax height mapping for it. We will. That's gonna look fucking dope. Let's use some random texture for right now. I think chat is still invisible on stream. Gotcha. Wow. Should be. That's the wrong thing. Alerts. I also have alerts off. Oopsies. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Do some sort of texture. It really doesn't matter what right now. Cool. Hexagon. And then we'll set this to UV1. Awesome. So we can do something like this. A little blurred from the side. Huh. It really gets blurred out from the side. Is that mip mapping? How's mip streaming? It's so the filthy peasants on YouTube can't see our sacred texts exposed. I think side blur, it looks cool actually, like at the screen or something. Okay, yeah. It does look kind of interesting. And then we'll do a internal parallax. Should be able to tell it which map it's on. Interesting. Not what I expected from that. It's because this is not tiled? I don't understand. Something about the tiling changed how that should work. That's okay. That is okay. We'll do something like this for right now. And if we go to the decal, we can do something like that. Tell it to glow. Oof. And then we'll have all these controls. Emission strength. We'll have hue shift. Yeah, we'll do. Might as well shift speed. Oh yeah, and we can give it depth here. Wow. Not the best. Not really the best, but all right, we'll leave that off. Cool. Now we need a mask. We'll make that really quick. Ooh, it's already noon. It's raining. It's coming down right now. you have intro class today? I do. So it's just going to be the morning stream for today, or just one stream for today. You see the graduation face. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What the fuck? Oh, interesting. That's not what I expected. What? What? Oh, now I'm just finding whatever the fuck's on this thing. There. Bam. Boom. I think right about there is good. I'll just switch it up just a little. Then we'll save this in. Oh. I discovered that Unity is evil and I hate it. Unity can certainly fuck with you. Did you find the solution to your problem then? Oh. I'm missing some comments there. Might just try rigging the U's again because nothing I do seems to fix them. You start a new project and nothing worked. Hello, Hanma. Welcome. Weird. My Twitch chat is just... Restream is not getting my Twitch chat at all. Hello, Hanma. Welcome, welcome. I'll fix it right now. Perfect. Get that fart going. Oh, of course. The mask is probably fine. I just have it set to the wrong UV map. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Now we've got this decal image working. You okay? You sound sick. I am recovering from being sick. Not as sick as last week, but Still a little messed up. I appreciate the concern, though. Oh, you can use a video texture. Okay, then I'll use my 1,000 years of kung fu to send more bacteria to make you more sick. Make your immune system have plus 10 stats. I look forward to a stronger immune system. I really do. And we'll paste this new. Plus missive. Jacket brightness. And we're going to switch the renderer to the jacket. Boom. Search. Cyber strength. Sure that it's set to 0 on the decal. Close the seams. Punk. Bam. Alright then, and that's on dead homies. Poor homies. What did they ever do? What did they ever do? Then actually we'll turn on panning too. There's poor. I can't decide if they're now rich or just dead. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk jacket. That should be right. So that should slide it. And then we'll want panning. Use shift. All right. Say 4. Shift can only go up to 1. Plus jacket hue. And then paste component as new. Or jacket hue shift speed. All right, let's see how that goes. Now we should have a lot of options to adjust the jacket emissive. Oh, it is rainy today. VRC Fury. It's the best. It's the best. In this case, it's actually VRC Furry. Well, there's no value to shift. There's no hue to change. We can adjust the brightness. Pretty minimal change in brightness there. And that's because I don't have it down. It's still up quite high. I need to lower it here. And then we need one more value for the... Can I adjust this in here? No. The Great Hanma Edit Packs. I can't adjust the saturation here. I should be able to adjust the color. Oh. See a little bit of something poking right there. No! So back to the clothing. Scroll down here. Basic component as new. The brightness. We want one more for saturation. We search that. Cyber punk color. And red should be default. So you can slide it between red or not, and then change the hue. Okay, perfect. And then for some reason I keep having to set this back to 0, but there, or probably because in the locked state it is there. So let's do that. Lock it. Okay. And actually, I would also like the locked in color to be white. All right, that should be a decent amount of options. Oh, I will have to stop in just a moment because I need to get ready for class and get some lunch in me. Hungry. We're super, super close to done though. I'm back. I got weed. I'm going to be taking a break for now. Sounds good, Ariso. Enjoy your break. And I will be taking a break in a moment as well. Oh, looks pretty good, though. We're using a decal. Cough properly. Cough with your soul. Oh, I've already coughed with my soul too much. Oh, doesn't hurt as bad now. That was definitely hurting the last few days, though. All right, y'all. I think I gotta call it here. I need to get some rest in. I'm gonna probably take a nap. We're very close to done though. Super, super close. I'm gonna send client the clip for probably Marlboro ad. I hope not. Maybe an anti-Marlboro ad. But thank you all for hanging out. I know Hanma, you just got here, but we will be calling it here for today's stream. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll get into more work. Feel better. Thanks for stream. Thank you, JW. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope everyone's having an amazing Tuesday. Weeks were going by super quick. just a reminder, Thursday and Friday, I will not be streaming. I will be traveling, so I'll be back Monday. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Sounds good, Nammers. We'll see you then. Hanma, have a good day with my little Pookie Bear. Well, thank you. Make sure to stick your feet in cold water and soak them up. Have a good lunch. I will, Avara. Enjoy your day. Good luck with your rigging. If you haven't yet, join my Discord. I'll send you a link right now. And feel free to post some screenshots or something in there if you need some assistance. They post that link right there. But enjoy your day, everyone. We'll catch you all later. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.